has Hey guys, it's your boy D again with another video. Today we're gonna see if we can solve what's happening with the Forester. It's kind of not been running so smoothly lately, so we're gonna plug in the OBD scanner and we're gonna see what codes come up and whether or not we have codes, and then we're gonna see if we can solve that problem. Okay, so we're in the Subaru now. I got my OBD scanner, OBD. I had gotten this a while back, just kind of as a helping tool. You know, if somebody called me and say, hey, I don't know what's happening with my car, I can plug it in, look at codes, clear codes. So it's, you know, it's really basic. So let's see what we got. So on this car, the OBD scanner is located right underneath the steering column. So you just go in, plug it in here. I believe, yeah, with the tab side, plug it in just like that with the car on. And then let's see. So this is really basic. I can post a link in the description. I think I bought it for like 50 bucks or whatever. I don't remember. So let's go to diagnostics. Let's see, diagnostics. Read codes. See if there's any codes. Read current codes. Okay, so as you can see, we have cylinder 4 misfire, so that's a P0304, and then we also have a catalyst system efficiency below threshold. So that is a P0420. Okay, so what that means is, let me just explain. So the first code about the misfire, cylinder misfire, typically most of the time that is a bad spark plug. Before I bought the car, the coil packs was changed on it, so I'm not concerned about the coil packs, mainly concerned about the spark plug. So I'm gonna pull that and then we're gonna take a look at it and see if it actually is the spark plug. Catalyst system efficiency below, that is essentially saying that the catalytic converter is clogged. So I thought that that might be an issue, considering that the car has 268,390 miles. That's what I'm reading from the odometer right now. So we're gonna start out, we're gonna open her up, and we're gonna start making way so we can pull the spark plug. So stay tuned. So before we get started, just so you know, if you have an older Subaru just like this with the coil pack on top, essentially cylinder 4 is in the right back corner. So it goes 3, 4, 1, 2. That applies for all Subarus. I don't remember what the firing pattern is. I think the firing pattern's like 2, 3, 1, 4. I don't remember what it was, or 1, 4. I don't know. It doesn't matter. We're not, you know, we're not designing Subarus here. We're just diagnosing things and fixing, you know, what's broken. So it looks like to get to that cylinder 4, we're gonna have to remove the battery, which I'm dreading. To remove the windshield wiper box. This looks like it's the easier side, but we're gonna have to remove part of the intake. Not a problem. So let's get started. Make our lives easier here. Came off pretty easily. So now that we have our battery removed and the windshield wiper reservoir removed, we took the two coil plugs out. So we're gonna get started on pulling the spark plug. NGK, it was like MAP Performance that had these, because this car is so old, like they don't readily carry all of these on shelf. And then in the Amazon package I have the spark plug tool, which I ended up ordering. In case you're wondering, this is a 16mm spark plug tool that works for this car. The other car has you know what it's like living in Florida. Alright, but anyways, as I continue. So unfortunately the audio stopped working. I think my SD card went bad. I was just acknowledging how close the lightning strike was to me. I actually had a friend who he was working on his Subaru, ironically, and it actually struck a tree right by him. So I had to put the battery back in temporarily so I could get the windows back up in case the rain came. So I'm just pulling the spark plug out of cylinder 4 now, and as you can see, really worn, really bad. The filament is cooked on it, super roasted, like it's brown. It's disgusting. To let spark plugs go this far, not great, guys, not great. Please don't let your spark plugs get this bad, especially on Subaru motor. Doo-doo, good. Doo-doo, good. Explaining how if your car is either shaking in park, drive, reverse, or whatever, idling, it's probably the spark plugs. It's probably one of the most neglected maintenance items, but it's so critical for your engine. Don't leave these spark plugs in your car. They were in the car when I bought it. Always do maintenance after you purchase a car, especially if you plan on driving a lot. So now that we're done buttoning her up, we're gonna start her up and see how she acts. Okay, so everything looks good now. We're just gonna go hop in the car, plug the OBD sensor. As you can see, no codes, so we're looking good. It's just about that time. Just remember, every journey's different, so make your own. Peace out.